Good morning, 6:01 here on a Tuesday, and we begin with the dire situation in the Philippines. Relief from all over the world is now heading to the South Pacific to help tens of thousands of people struggling in the wake of Typhoon Haiyan. It has been 5 days since the storm touched land, and it could go down as the country's deadliest disaster. An official death toll stands at 1,700, but authorities estimate 10,000 or more people have been killed. Aid is coming to hardest hit areas on the eastern coast, but the scale of the disaster and challenges of delivering assistance means very few people have received any help. The Red Cross has launched an appeal to raise $78 million US. So far, the Canadian Red Cross has raised more than $1 million. Ottawa says it will match total donations made to registered charities. Filipino-based local churches are gathering supplies and donations. The biggest local effort appears to be happening on Thursday night at Surrey's Grand Taj Banquet Hall. The event will feature food and music for 1,000 people.
We can't imagine what they're going through right now, but we're certainly working hard to do what we can from Canada and with the Philippine Red Cross to support them.
Now, if you would like to help, it's as simple as using your smartphone. To donate $5, simply text Red Cross or Rouge to short code 30333. The Canadian government will match individual Canadian donations until December the 9th. You can also make donations online at redcross.ca or call 1-800-418-1111. Just in time for your Tuesday morning commute, the Barnett Highway has fully reopened to traffic. The Barnett had been shut down between Ioko Road and Dudney Trunk Road since Friday night. The closure was needed so crews could push a large concrete structure into place in order to build the inlet center station for the Evergreen Line. The structure contains a portion of the station platform and guideway. Crews worked through the weekend and had the Barnett up and running by about 10 o'clock last night, roughly 8 hours ahead of schedule. There's some good news for commuters who may be fed up with traffic congestion along Highway 1. Construction work is coming to an end, and new lanes will soon be opening west of the Port Mann Bridge. Phase 2 construction along the number 1 has often brought traffic to a crawl. It's been so bad that work through Burnaby and even the Cassiar Tunnel in Vancouver has caused traffic to back up to the North Shore. But next month, new lanes will open from Coquitlam to Vancouver.
Our message to drivers is just hang in there for just a few more weeks. As of December, those new lanes will be open, and that congestion and that crawl from Brunette and through the Burnaby Lake stretch will be nothing but a bad memory. So by next month, they can expect a smooth ride all the way in.
When those new lanes are open, it's expected to shave off even more time for commuters, especially those coming from Langley. It would knock up to an hour off their commute into Vancouver. The final 2 lanes on the Port Mann Bridge will not be opening until next summer. Nearly 500 elementary students in Mission will not be going to school today. Ecole Christine Morrison is closed after some graffiti was painted on the building. Police will return to the school today to continue their investigation. A coroner's inquest begins today into the death of a man shot by the RCMP in Maple Ridge. Angus Mitchell was shot in May of 2012, hours after police issued a warning that he was emotionally unstable and possibly armed. He died the next day at Royal Columbian Hospital. Mitchell was sought by police after his Burnaby landlord was found wounded and 2 people were fatally shot at his sushi restaurant. Vancouver police reviewed the case and found the RCMP officers involved were not guilty of any wrongdoing. And this week, a coroner and jury will spend 4 days examining exactly what happened the day Mitchell died. A group demanding BC's agriculture minister resign is now asking the premier to step in. The group Integrity BC says Pat Pym should be punished for lobbying to remove a parcel of land from the Agricultural Land Commission in Fort St. John. It claims Pym is trying to interfere or influence the work of a judicial body. The minister says he's simply advocating on behalf of a project that would help the local economy. A video that reportedly shows Toronto Mayor Rob Ford smoking crack cocaine is expected to be discussed in an Ontario courtroom this morning. A judge is considering an application from lawyers for one of 3 men seen posing in a notorious photograph with the mayor. Lawyers are seeking access to the video, arguing their client's reputation is being harmed by being associated with it. The judge ordered the Crown to bring the video to court today. He also could rule on whether remaining parts of a document that shed light on Ford's relationship with alleged drug dealer Alexander Lisi can be released. Just in time for the holidays, what could be the hottest toy of the year in Toronto, the official Rob Ford bobblehead goes on sale today. These are available for purchase at Toronto City Hall. They cost $20 each, with proceeds going to the city's United Way charity. Well, a new study out of Seattle suggests men walk slower when they're in love. Scientists south of the border asked a group of people to walk around a track with a partner and then with a member of the same sex and then the opposite sex. Researchers found when the men were walking with a significant other, they slowed their pace to match the female, but they only extended the extra effort with women they were in a relationship with.